My name's Chuck Newt, and I'm with the Winking Pig Barbecue, and you're watching the next episode of Chuck's a Cookin'. And today we're going to work on deep fried turkey. Actually, we're working on it tomorrow, but we're starting today and with a very important step. And so I'm going to take you over here and show you what we're doing. Okay, so what we've got here, we've got our turkey in our kettle, obviously still in the package, and we're going to wash it out, and we are going to fill it with water to about an inch above the top of the turkey. And that's going to help us to measure how much oil we've got to have in our kettle in order to deep fry our turkey. So I'm going to let that fill for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, so there we are. We're about an inch above the butt end of the, or the leg end of the turkey here. And we're going to pull that out and set it aside for the time being. Now then, I'm going to have to rinse this out because I have the turkey sitting on something. But what this is going to allow us to do is take a ruler and we are going to measure. And I got about 7 3/4 inches on the liquid level there. So when we come back to fry tomorrow, I know I need about 7 3/4 inches of oil to put in this pot. Okay folks, it's probably about 20 till 8 on Turkey Day morning, and we got our tools of the trade set out here. Got the burner and everything. We got our pot here, and we've got our cooking oil and the mechanism to lower the turkey down into the oil with, and a high temperature thermometer. So we're ready to get to work here. First thing I told you, I needed about 7 3/4 inches of oil into our pot. Luckily, this oil has been inside. And not all thickened up. Number 7. Almost. All right. About maybe 7 7/8. Believe it or not, the garbage man is running on a Thursday, on a Thanksgiving Day morning. Set that out of the way. Now then, it's time to get a fire going. So just so you know, we are well away from any permanent structures. My smoker here, I don't think I can catch that on fire. Then I got, you know, the neighbor's house over here. But it's a good 20 feet away from where I'm operating here. You do not want to do this on your front porch. So we got a fire going. Now, and we need to get our oil to 375 degrees. Put our thermometer in. And we'll just let that go. We'll let that go while we go in here and work on a turkey. Okay, so here's our turkey that I'm in the process of pulling out of the bag. And it's got this plastic temperature doohickey that for if you're roasting it in the oven you might want to use, but I don't. So it's also got these legs tied together with this plastic. We definitely don't want that cooking either. You gotta reach down inside to get that out of there. And then down inside your turkey, you're likely gonna have a bag. This is a bag of stuff to make turkey gravy with. And then you got your neck in there. And then, that's all I find in this end. Then you got a big hunk of fat there that you might want to cut or pull off. Might want to trim this stuff off there, off the end. That's nothing but a big ball of fat there. And you got this tailbone thing, I guess. Cut that off. There, you see this? Nothing but fat. It's not needed. Okay, so that's trimmed up. Now then, we're going to turn it around and we're going to look in the neck end, because right there, that's going to have your stuff like your heart and your liver and gizzard and all kinds of stuff like that in there. You got to make sure you remove that. You also want to do this in the sink, because you're going to have all kinds of juices coming out of this turkey. Now, you see this big flap of skin right there? We don't really need that for anything. So we're just going to take our knife and trim that away. Maybe the neighbor's cat wants some of this. Okay, so our bird's looking pretty good. I'm going to take the plastic bag out of here and discard it. Most all this other stuff is going to get discarded as well. I'll save that though for the neighbor's cat. They seem to like birds for food. So, take my knife back out. We're going to rinse this bird inside and out. This is a 22-pound bird, so it's a good sized thing here. Okay. There's that. Kind of letting it drain here. And I'll dry it off. By the way, if you're worried about your bird touching your sink or anything, you might want to sanitize it with bleach before you put your bird in it. Yeah. It's got a pocket right here. Wants to catch a bunch of juice or water, whatever it is. I'll move this over here to my carrying pan for a moment, and I'll be right back. I gotta get some more paper towels. Okay, so I grabbed a bunch more paper towels. Just finished drying the bird off here. I'll dry it as best as possible. Then we're going to move it over here to the prep table. And get back at it. Trash. Okay, so we're over here on our prep table. And what I've got here is an injector. By the way, I did just go take a look at my oil out there. And we're not quite to 300 degrees. We need to go to 375 before we put the bird in. Now, here, if you watched my video on chicken and noodles, you saw that I made a chicken stock. And so that's what we've got here. That was yesterday, actually. So it's good and fresh. Now then, we're going to take this and we're going to inject, starting with our breasts. I always start with the breasts first because they're white meat and they like to dry out on you. Not so much with a deep fried turkey though. That's one of the distinct advantages of a deep fried turkey. I'm going to come over here to the leg, give it a good shot or two. Over here to this leg, give it a couple good shots. Now then, we're going to flip our bird over. We want to make sure we get our thighs next. Boom, there we go. I don't know how my needle just managed to fall off. I happened to notice in his video of deep frying a turkey, I use the same injector T. Roy uses. I'll give you a tag up there at the top. Go check out his video. Troy's got a lot of good stuff on his channel. Barbecue stuff. And last, we're going to hit the wings here a little bit. Especially this big middle joint. And we'll hit the a drumstick in here. Not really a drumstick because that's the legs, but you got that big connector piece where it connects up by the breasts and back and whatnot. So put some in there. Then if you got any left over, go back and hit your thighs and your breasts again. Did the other side of the leg, so I'm going to have to put a little on this side too. Alright, we're going to flip her back over. I don't know if it's a her or a him. It's a bird. That's all I know. Me personally, I wouldn't be against the Cajun seasonings and whatnot, but I have people in the family who cannot handle hot food. And so, you know, you kind of gotta, so when you're cooking for the masses, you gotta please the masses. Okay, I think that's pretty well got us all shot up, I guess. So, this stuff can all go to the sink now. By the way, if you're wanting to make turkey stock or turkey gravy and whatnot, you want to make sure you save your neck and maybe your giblets and all that, and that'll make your stock and your gravy. Now it's time for me to go out here and check my fire, check my temperature on the oil. Okay, so our oil is about 380 right now, so it's time to go get the bird. I'll be right back. Alright, so now is when the action takes place, and you want to drop this in here slowly. It'll start calming down pretty quick. Our oil temperature has really dropped several degrees actually, and that's to be expected. After all, you're putting a cold bird in here. Now then, I'm going to lay that right over like this, because we want to be able to find it later. Oh no, I got to get something to get that out of there. Things happen. Alright, there we are. Put that right there like that. So, this is a 22-pound bird, and the cooking guides say to cook it 3 to 4 minutes per pound. So I'm going to go with 3.5 minutes per pound, which turns into 77 minutes. So that's an hour and 17 minutes. Right now it's 8:33. I'll have to do the math on that. Be 9:33 plus 17 minutes. So I'm going to go with about 9:50. At about 9:50, I'll come out and we'll check the temperature in the thigh or the breast, see where we're at. As you can see, 22 pounds is about as big a bird as I can do with this. It's not the first 22 pounder I've done. Okay, so it has been about our 77 minutes now, and I am going to temp our bird here. Oh, there we go. Oh, 178, 181, we're there. 183, 184. This bird is done. It's time to get it out of here. Oh, it's looking good. Okay, so I'm going to get off of here. Take and shut off our gas. No grease fires while we're gone. So there we are, folks. There's the finished product. It's a good looking bird. Now here shortly I'm going to wrap this up with some aluminum foil. It's going to go into a cooler to rest, and I got to travel about 20 miles to my brother's house. I live in Anderson, Indiana, and my brother, he lives over in Muncie, Indiana. And so we're eating at their house today. So I'm taking the let's see, I'm taking the scalloped potatoes that I've made a video of. I'm taking the sage dressing I've made a video of. And I'm also taking the chicken and noodles I made a video of. And right now I've got corn casserole that I've made a video of in the oven. So it's all going with me. So, you know, I hope everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving. And there you go. It's not hard. You can do it. Do me a favor. Hit like and subscribe down at the bottom. And stay tuned. There's always more to come.